Bailey Holt, one of the teens killed in Tuesday's school shooting in Kentucky, called her parents after she had been shot but had lost the ability to talk. "She called me, and all I could hear was voices, chaos in the background," her mother Secret Holt told WKRN on Wednesday. "She couldn't say anything, and I tried to call her name over and over and over, and she never responded," her mother added. Mrs. Holt soon learned that there had been a shooting at her eldest daughter's school, Marshall County High, so she ran to where the kids were being bused to safety. She says she knew something was wrong when she didn't see the 15-year-old on any of the buses. "We waited and waited for her to get off the buses and she never did," Mrs. Holt said. "The principal at North Marshall came and got me and took us outside, and we got in a cop car and they took us to the fire department and told us what had happened." Bailey was one of 2 students killed by the as-yet unnamed shooter, who is in police custody. Classmate Preston Cope, also 15, died after being shot in the head. Bailey's boyfriend was among the 14 others shot in the shooting, but he is expected to make a recovery. Bailey's father Jason remembers dropping his daughter off at school the morning she was shot. "I took her to school and gave her a kiss and told her I love, and she got out of the car," he said. Bailey's parents described her to the Today Show as the best kid ever. "She was an angel here on earth," her dad said. "She was a perfect angel. She loved everyone. She never had a harsh word to say about anything or anyone," her mother said. The sophomore loved music, art and helping others, her family said. Even though she was 15, she had already decided her career was going to be a labor and delivery nurse, Mrs. Holt said. "She helped others. She was just so kind-hearted and the most amazing kid anybody could ever ask for. Her smile could light up the room. What's so tragic about her death is that Bailey would have been a friend to the killer," her mother said. "Whatever that kid had going through his mind, I don't know," she said. "But if he needed a friend, I know she would have been a friend to him and talked to him about anything he needed, because that's just the kind of person she was." No motive for the shooting has been released, but the stepsister of the shooter took to Facebook, claiming he was not a monster and that he doesn't deserve the death penalty. She added that he was bullied and his parents had recently divorced. Mrs. Holt says she's praying for the victims as well as the shooter and his family. "I don't know if I can go to court and see him. I just don't know if I can, but I want him to pay for everything he's done," she said. "I also want to pray for him too, because I know he's probably having a hard time too, but he took our baby. He still took my baby from me." The case against the suspect will begin in juvenile court, which is closed to the public and the record sealed under Kentucky law. Prosecutors will request a judge move it to adult court, at which point the details will no longer be secret. A grand jury is scheduled to meet on February 13. The teen is being held at a regional juvenile jail in Paducah, about a half-hour away from the high school. In addition to the 2 students killed in Tuesday's shooting, 14 others were shot and 4 children were injured as they ran from the gunfire.